Okay, family, what is going on with our food lately? First, it was pasta, then chicken and beef, and now pork, pulled pork sandwiches, and also we got pork jerky. Just got recalled because of foreign matter contamination, meaning something was inside the meat that should not have been there. And listen, the government doesn't snatch food off shelves unless it's serious. What's up, family? Welcome back to Inside a Scoop Report, where we break down the stories mainstream media whispers about, but you need to know today. If you're new here, hit the subscribe, smash the like, share this video, and drop your city and state in the comments because today we're talking about the pork recall that might be sitting in your fridge or freezer right now. So let's start with the first recall. FSIS announced that EA Swing is recalling uh, its Deli Express pulled pork sandwiches because they may contain foreign material. The question is, what kind of foreign material? Let me tell you, they did not specify. Never a good sign. Usually that means something like plastic pieces, metal fragments, rubber bits, or something that fell into the production line. And listen, if they can't even publicly say what it is yet, that is a red flag shaped like a billboard. Real talk. How many of y'all actually check recall alerts before eating something? Or do you just microwave it and pray for the best? Now let's get into recall number two. This one is wild. LSI Inc., their barbecue pork jerky. So the company had to pull its barbecue pork jerky off shelves because it also may contain foreign matter contamination. So that's two companies, two separate plants, two completely different pork products, same problem. So what are the odds of that happening in the same month? It's given quality control is a sleep type of vibe. You ever bite into something and instantly know that, nope, this ain't food? What did you find? Because I know some of y'all have stories. So let's break down exactly what products you need to check for because this is important. So you need to check for the EA Swing pulled pork sandwich recall. Is often sold at convenience stores. They are individually wrapped, labeled Deli Express from the picture that I showed you. There it is. So the recall sandwiches, they were produced over specific dates in 2025. So if you have any pulled pork sandwiches from this brand, put them down and check the label. LSI Inc. barbecue pork jerky recall. They're sold in 3 ounce to 12 ounce bags, barbecue flavor. They're distributed nationwide. The FSIS recall notice warns consumers not to eat it, throw it away, or return it. They also say the jerky may have fragments in it that can cut your mouth, choke you, or harm your digestive tract. Now, how comfortable do you feel eating processed meat these days? Or do you feel like every week there is a new recall popping up? Because I'm finding them and I'm here to report them to you in case you were not aware. So, how do we get here? So, according to FSIS, the pulled pork sandwich and the jerky were flagged after consumers reported finding unexpected hard material in the meat. Translation, people were chewing and said, nope, something ain't right. That report triggered the investigation, which triggered a recall. And you know it's bad when the government steps in. They don't recall food just because someone complained about the seasoning. Foreign matter contamination means someone can get a tooth, mouth injuries, internal injuries, choking hazards. Have you ever found something non-food inside of food before? Because this seems to be happening way more than it used to. So let's talk about why it keeps happening. Because that's a bigger picture, right? Why are we seeing so many recalls across the food industry? Pasta, croquettes, ground beef, chicken, and now pork. And most experts point to rush production, staffing shortages, faulty equipment, cost cutting pressure. And so when companies try to ramp up output but keep labor small, things slip, and those things slip end up in your food. Based on that, do you think the food industry is cutting too many corners just to save money, or is this just normal stuff we're just now hearing about more? So this is what you should do now. You should, one, check your fridge and freezer. Look for that Deli Express pulled pork sandwich and any brand of barbecue pork jerky from LSI, any brand of that. Two, do not taste test it. This is not the time to take a bite, like, let me see if my bag is a bad one. No, throw it out. Three, return for a refund. Stores must honor recall refunds even without a receipt. Four, keep the packaging in case FSIS needs evidence or you need to submit a claim. That's to back you up. And of course, five, share with friends and family. Tell people, especially parents, truck drivers, students, people who snack on jerky a lot. When there's a recall, do you throw the food away immediately? Be honest. Or do you wait until you finish what's left, then throw the last piece away? Here's how I see it, family. We should not have to worry about sharp objects in our pork sandwiches or jerky. But between rush production and weak oversight is happening too often. We got to stay aware. Check the labels, check recall alerts, because the companies aren't always going to warn you fast enough. They warn the government and then the government warns you. And that's why we cover these stories, because this might be sitting in your kitchen right now. So do you think food companies should get fined heavily for foreign objects in food, or do you think recalls are enough punishment? I know I've asked this before, but I really want to know your thoughts on this. All right, family, that's the breakdown of the pork recall hitting stores right now. Pulled pork sandwiches and barbecue pork jerky both pulled because of foreign matter contamination. So drop your thoughts in the comments. Have you ever experienced a recall, and do you trust packaged pork products? Let me know below. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video so your people stay informed. This is Inside a Scoop Report. Stay safe, stay aware, and always check what you're eating.